friends, Teacher Rachel here again today, and this week our letter is letter O, and we are going to be making another ox project. If you've watched my other video yet, or if you haven't, we are doing oxes because we're coming up on the Chinese New Year, and we are coming into the year of the ox. So ox starts with O, and it's spelled O-X. X is like a little hook, O-X. And an ox, if you haven't watched the other video, is a cow-like animal that has been trained to draft. So they pull wagons or carts, or they're working animals, so they're trained. So we are going to be making something kind of fun. You might need some help with this one. We are going to be making a type of puppet called a marionette. So you have some string, you have these funny pieces, a popsicle stick, you have 2 pieces of a toilet paper roll, and some beads, as well as some googly eyes. You are welcome to decorate your toilet paper roll. You can paint it, put stickers on it, whatever you want. You're gonna need a pen or something kind of pokey. That's the part you're gonna need to have help with from an adult. So I'm gonna start by poking a hole. Oh, my pen came apart. In, oh my goodness, my toilet paper roll. So I have the smaller piece of my toilet paper roll here, and I'm gonna poke a hole at the top, and I'm gonna flip it over to the other side, and I'm gonna poke a hole there as well. Okay, so now I've got a hole there, and then I'm going to poke one more hole. See, I have this one. I'm going to poke one at the other end. Okay. All right. You're also going to need scissors for this project, and probably some glue or some tape. I almost forgot about that. So here I have what's going to be the body of our ox. So we're going to need to poke 4 holes. Going to do 1. Can you guess why we're doing 4 holes? For the legs. 2. So we're gonna do 2 on this end. See, 1, 2. And then I'm gonna turn it around, and I'm gonna do 2 on this end. 1, 2. And then I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna do 1 on that end for my tail, and 1 on this end for my neck. Okay, so we have our 2 pieces. So here's our head, here's our body, and now we're gonna have to put them together. So I have this string. Yeah, I have this string, and I'm gonna cut a piece for the legs. So I'm gonna have 2 even pieces for the legs, and I'll show you how we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna cut it like so, and like so, and then I'm gonna take it and I'm going to stick it through. It might take a little bit of work. So see, all the way through, and then I'm gonna stick it back through this way. So here are my legs. See my little legs? And I'm going to do it the same thing on this side. If I can get it. It's kind of hard. I'm going to take my pen, kind of poke it through. There. Pull that one through. Like so, and then back through this way. You don't have to use the yarn that I gave you. If you have some other string at home that you like, or leftover from another project, you are welcome to use that. Okay, so here's my other leg. So see, we've got 4 legs, but they're kind of floppy. So what I have for you is you can either tape or glue these to your yarn to make feet, or I have beads, and you can string some beads on to make some feet. So either way, I'm gonna put a couple of beads on, and then I was gonna try to glue it on here, but I really think that I should have grabbed some tape, because tape probably would have been a better idea. So for now, I'm just gonna tie a bead on there. But you are welcome to do it whichever way you want. So I have a couple beads, see? For a couple little feet on that side. I'll put a couple beads for his feet on this side. Oh, that yarn got messed up, so it is not cooperating very well. Here, let me snip off this long piece. Maybe that'll work better. There. Use my pen again. Get in there. It's too fuzzy. See, even teachers have hard times sometimes. There we go. I got one. Oh man, I wanted to do two. Okay. Let's do this. Let me twist it a little bit. There we go. See if that helps. Well, that worked a little bit better. Okay, and I'm gonna tie it. Again, you can tie it, or you can glue it, or you can tape or glue one of these big circles. They're kind of hard. I was gonna try to put a hole in it, but I don't think I can. Nope, cannot do that. Okay, so there's one set of legs. All right, and we can do the other side. Maybe I'll do purple. I'm gonna have some fancy hooves. You guys know what hooves are? Hooves are what you call the feet that are on horses, cows, ox, and pigs, and goats. They have they don't have feet kind of like you and me. They have big hooves that are kind of like big nails almost. So their feet are set up a little bit differently, and then that's to protect their feet, because they don't usually wear shoes. You don't really see horses running around with, you know, Elsa shoes on or anything like that. Let's snip that one a little so that's a little fuzzy. Give it a twist. Try to stick it back on there. All right. So I'm doing a little bit of patterning. You see my back ones have a pink one and a white one, and then my front ones have a purple one and then a yellow one. You are welcome to do whatever you want. You can put a whole bunch of beads on there. You don't have to put any beads on there if you don't want to. I just want you to have fun with it. This is just how I'm doing mine. All right, so I've got my legs done. Woo, look at my little legs. Dance, 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 dance. Oh, but we are missing some very important parts, like our head. So I'm gonna take this, and I'm going to cut it in half, because I need two long pieces here. Okay. So one of them is gonna be for the neck and the head. So I'm gonna just tie a knot like so, and I'm gonna tie another knot. You might have an adult help you. You could tie a bead in there or a button, and then I'm gonna take it through the inside and stick it out the top. There we go. This yarn is not cooperating. Ugh. Use my pen again. Hi-ya. Yeah. Should have made my hole a little bit bigger. Okay. There we go. So now I can pull it all the way through and it stays. See? So I'm gonna put, for my neck, I'm gonna use a couple of beads. So I think I'm gonna use some red beads. So I haven't used any red yet. So I'm gonna put, do ox have short necks or long necks, do you think? I think they kind of have short necks. They're definitely not like a giraffe. Although you can make a giraffe if you wanted to. I think I'm just gonna put 2 beads. And then I am going to take, and I think I put too many holes in this. That's okay. I'm going to take and put my yarn through the bottom hole, or through one of the holes that has the one on top like that. And then I am going to put it up through this top one. twist. It's all frayed. Fray is when all the strings are starting to come apart. All right, and slide it down, and there I have a head. And so the last step is going to be to tie it onto my popsicle stick, like so. So I'm tying it on one end. Now, this doesn't quite work yet. I mean, you could kind of use it like this, but it's not quite right. So I'm going to take this other string and tie it in a knot as well a couple of times. And I'm going to put it through this hole that I've made at the other end. Now my toilet paper roll is a little bit torn because I got like a really beat up one. So I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna try to make another hole. There we go. That might work a little bit better. Make a nice big hole so I don't have to try to mess with it too much. All right, so I'm gonna stick that yarn from the inside through to the outside, and I'm gonna make a tail. It's gonna be a tail that sticks straight up, but that's okay. And I'm going to use pink. Let's see, it's gonna have a rainbow tail, I think. Pink and white and red. Oops. And orange. And yellow. There's my tail. And now we're gonna tie the tail onto the popsicle stick as well. So I'm gonna tie it on the other end of the popsicle stick. Like so. And then I'm going to take my googly eyes, which maybe this time they'll actually work. Yay, I got the back off. Okay, and I'm gonna put one googly eye there. See if I can get the other one to work. It's the first time I've gotten them to work this whole time. Oh, why? They're so hard for me. Oh, will it work? Yay! Oh my gosh, I had good luck this time. There's two googly eyes. I can, let's see, can draw some little nostrils. And then if you have, you can take some paper, you can glue it on and give him some ears. But then look, I don't know if you can see him very well, but here is my little marionette ox, and I can take him and play with him. Let's see. I can't, here, I'm gonna take down, you guys are gonna be able to see the classroom, or the community room a little bit, so that you can see how he works. There we go. So let's see, I've got my hand like this, and I can move the popsicle stick, and that moves his little body. See, and now you have a little ox marionette. I know the first one was a little bit more complicated, but I think he will be fun for you to play with. So I hope you enjoyed this craft. I'll see you next time.